I like that. What's up, everybody? Good evening and welcome to MTG After Dark. And guess what, everybody? It's our season finale.
Yes.
I'm kind of miss it a little bit. It's our season finale.
We're gonna pop back in. We can't.
We're gonna have to pop back in and check on the people. But we hoping everybody have a good evening on tonight. Listen, we have a couple of special guests that's going to be coming on a little bit later. And so we are just going to shoot the shit until they come. And then, of course, we get into all the topics and all that kind of stuff. So before I go any further, Miss Barbara, it's good to have you back on today.
I know. It seems like it's been so long.
Been so long.
See, it's summertime. I thawed out a little bit because it got hot outside. So I thawed out and I went outside and I've been busy.
So you thawed out a little bit.
I did.
So were you cold in the house? Did you need to get out to thaw out?
I did. I had to get out the house. They start opening doors back up. The vaccine then came out. I had to get out, get back to work.
I absolutely enjoy, getting out to do some of the things we used to be able to do. But, people need to get their vaccination so they can go ahead and they can be able to enjoy some of the things, whatever. And so that's cool. That's what's up. So work was good for you today?
Yeah, it's been good. Although I was kind of laughing because, I'm on Facebook and TikTok and all that, as a part of work, right? I get to do that for work. And I'm coming across these messages and I'm coming across these people posting letters talking about the vaccine is making people sterile, and they're sending women letters talking about you need to go and get tested for cervical cancer and all this kind of stuff. So I'm a little concerned today.
Well, listen.
But guess whose shop was already closed? And I really don't give it in.
Well, I was going to say, I think that for women that they're not really trying to have kids, thank God, and keep moving.
Yeah, but see, my problem is you took away my choice. Kind of like this little four-wheel dude did over here.
Well, man,
Well, loosen up the lug nuts on his fucking tires. It's a wheelchair. He ain't gonna go far.
Hot Wheels is doing too much. Now he really is doing too much, and I really, honestly, if there was a Republican out there, maybe halfway decent, then we would look at them. But at this moment in time, and just in case y'all don't know, Hot Wheels done signed one of the most aggressive abortion laws in the country recently, and now he's going after something else, and that's just the way that he do it. Miss Demetrius Williams, what's going on, Miss Williams? Hope all is well with your sis. And I am just at this point of time now where I just think somebody not only needs to loosen the lug nut, but I just want somebody to stand his ass up and then see if he can do it. I want somebody to stand him up and say, Mr. Governor, see if you can stand up. We're going to see if God heals you. Because let me tell you something. If anything was to ever happen to his family, one of, his grandchildren, or maybe somebody like that, and then the situation come up where you done pass the law that the shit is not going to happen, we already know you crooked anyway. You get stuff done anyway. But at the same time,
I need his daughter and his wife to show up pregnant by a black man, and I need him to find out at 8 weeks.
I mean, ain't no telling. He may be a half breed Republican. But anyway, this is not the show for that. On tomorrow night, everybody, make sure you catch MTG Live on tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about some things that's been going on lately in the community. We're going to be talking about, I'm sure, we're going to be talking about your girl Monique. Of course, the comedian. They're talking about y'all bonnets and stuff. I got a couple of memes that's going to crack y'all ass up. So we're going to do that, of course, and then I'm sure we're going to be also talking about some things that's going on with your boy Donald J. Trump, who's been again kicked offline again.
When did they let his ass back on?
You know, so he's been kicked offline and nobody cares about him anymore, and you know, whatever. And so we're gonna definitely talk about that. And then, of course, on next Monday night is Miss Monday Night with Shimmy 2.0. It is their season finale. And let me put that up because I think I got them down here somewhere. One of the upcoming shows, June the 3rd, that's on today. And then June the 7th is Monday Night Madness, the season finale for that. And then Happy Hour with Hendrix is on that Wednesday night. And I think that's his finale too. And then keep in mind on June 25th is the MTG Season 4 finale. And we've been doing this thing for a while. And I think we like it. So we'll keep going a little while longer and see what's going to happen. But anyway, make sure you check us out on those upcoming shows and all that good jive. Real quick, viewer discretion is advised. This conversation or our opinion and for your entertainment only. Please be at least 18 years or older to watch this show. Don't have your mama and your daddies, you know, hitting us up talking about our language is bad and shit. We don't give a damn. This is after dark. Please be at least 21, you know, and to watch the show. And we've already put the disclaimers out there. If you want to try and hook up with either one of us, be at least 36 years old, 6 figures in your bank account with an S. Please make sure you have some type of retirement plans like 401ks, 403bs, investment IRAs, anything of that nature. We will definitely appreciate that. And please make sure if you definitely have any children that don't belong to either one of us, please make sure that you got your baby daddy and mama drama squared away so we can have some good times and shit. And we don't mind co-parenting other people's children, but as long as they go back to their people, we're good with that one. Go back to your people. Yes. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. So okay, so
we done having kids because we ain't having them all. We done having kids.
Well, that's why I say, you know, we could be a step parent, but they got to go back home. They got to go back home. But we'll be a step parent. We can do that. Okay. Oh yeah. He just told me to remind everybody, check us out on Anchor FM. Everybody, Anchor FM. You can select your favorite podcast on there. We're on Spotify. We're on a whole lot of shit. Just go over there to Anchor FM.
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and then there are a few others. But check us out. It is so funny to actually go and listen and not see our faces, because that, and you catch stuff that was like sneakily said that you didn't catch when you were watching because you were too busy laughing already.
It is amazing how you do not hear what you're saying live until you go back and listen to it. Because you're like, man, she said that. Oh my God.
And you know when I'm having a day, like when I got a whole attitude, because I'd be like, bitch, what's wrong with you?
No, Arbor, we don't need you having no Cleo moments. You know, you don't need to be talking to yourself and shit on the line.
Man, I've had a few days. It was hilarious going back and listening afterwards going, oh my God, I'm happy my mama don't know that I'm on here. What?
Well, we're not going to talk about mamas. But anyway, yeah, because I don't need my mama popping up at all. I mean, about these topics we're going to talk about tonight, I don't need her popping on because I got some shit to say. and I'm trying to give Miss Candy and Taylor a few more minutes to come on, and so we can go ahead and get this party started. I just feel like Miss Arbor, that whatever, just how I feel.
So how you been? How you doing? What's
You
been
know,
going
I'm good. I'm good. I am enjoying some libation right now. Everybody know what this is, so we're not gonna give them any pub. I'm working good. I got some bad news, which I'll share with you offline because of the privacy of people. But I got some bad news this week. But other than that, I've been good. I took myself on a date Saturday.
Yes.
I
Come through.
did. I did. I went bowling.
Did you treat yourself good?
I sure did. About 2 hours. I had two nachos. I bowled and I had a great time.
Did you
Now,
have to put out at the end of the night?
nah, we ain't have to put it out at the end of the night. But I did get a phone number though.
Hey, look at you.
Oh yeah, I
I
got
mean,
a phone
like
number.
that was more than $40 because you got two nachos. So I was just checking because
Let me tell you something. Now I guess maybe I was thinking too hard or something because I'm cheap. But anytime somebody feel like if they gonna treat themselves to bowling, you ain't got to be paying $90 for 2 hours. What the hell is wrong with you? Something is wrong, sir. And I was like, well, something must be going on. I was like, well, no, maybe this is just practice, practice to just do what you need to do and whatever. But I had a good time. I bowled, my hands and shit is all, it's better now, but I got good bowling fingers, and so my average is usually like 160, 180, somewhere up in there. I was bowling like 104, 116. I was like, what the hell? I only got out of 2 hours, I only got like 10 strikes. I was like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I got good bowling fingers.
hey, a man that can bowl. I'm just saying.
I got good bowling fingers. Yes, I do. Not fingers, fingers. I got good
Fine.
bowling fingers.
Pick a bitch up like a six pack.
Oh. All right. Let's get started real quick. So I'm sure Candy will come in on this topic, but we was talking about something earlier today, and I'm trying because all the subjects are good. I'm just they need to come out. Okay, so
You
let's
start
go
texting
ahead.
people like, where y'all at? I need to say this.
I'm about to. I'm about to. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go and talk about broke bougie bitches. Let's go and open that can of worms real quick and talk about this. Now, usually I always feel like if there's somebody that I'm going to date, that you definitely need to make sure that you have your own stuff. I believe in that. I'm not one person to say that I don't believe that because that would be a lie. I believe that you should have your own stuff. However, please, ma'am, please, sir, stop high siding and act like you got all your shit together when you know you ain't really got barely a window to throw your piss out of that you ain't got a pot to pee in. So I'm just trying to feel like, trying to be like, why is you sitting up here acting like you got it all and you done did this, you done did that, you trying to keep up with the Jones? It seems like, I don't know if it's something going on with you, but you act like you got it all, but then you don't really have shit. And then what makes matters worse is that the people that you say that you supposed to be cool with, they don't know you're going through shit, and then you put some fuck shit. I'm trying to help me understand this art because I don't like to talk. Broke is all right, not for me, but it's all right because there's a lot of broke motherfuckers out there.
See, we
Bougie
don't
is
speak
the
that over
opposite.
our lives, first of all, because we not broke. We might be in between deposits. We might be in the middle of a transaction, but we not broke over here.
I'm not broke over here. Bougie. I've been called bougie. I don't know
I'm
why
okay with
y'all call
bullshit.
me bougie. but that's okay. I think Reggie is the diva. I honestly speaking, I think Reggie is the diva. Reggie will not throw what's going on and what he got going on in your face, but he'll let you know this is what I got. Like this is what I'm gonna do. He show his little guns and shit all online. Sometimes I be scared to death. And then now he
That's
fits to go
sexy.
out
What
to
you talking
goddamn
about?
country. I mean, me, I just be like, no. I'm not a manual labor person. If I got a flat bitch, I'm calling AAA. I'm not doing shit like that. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I have nails
Bitches,
for a reason.
bitches. Let me tell you what that word comes in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Who would it
Now,
be?
now,
Who would it be? Who would it be? Which
I,
one?
I see somebody on the line that we had such a great time the last time she was here. It is the relationship coach, the sexologist, the person that you need to go to make shit more spicy in your bedroom, whether you're a man, woman, trans, lesbian, bisexual, trisexual. She'll be able to help you. My girl, the relationship coach, Miss Candy J's in the building, everybody. What's up, Miss Candy J? What's going on?
Hey guys,
Hey,
how y'all
What's
doing?
going
Hi, can
down?
y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
I can
Yes,
hear you. How
I
you
can absolutely.
doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
okay.
see you
I just
now.
had to make sure. I just had to make sure because and then this lighting in here. I'm in my office, so let me take these glasses off. Maybe I can. Oh, okay. See, the glare is gone. The glare is gone. How
Sis,
y'all
how
doing?
you
Hi,
been?
I miss you, sister. We gotta do
I
lunch or
miss
something.
you. Yes, it has been too
You know,
long. We have so much to catch up on.
What's
I
up,
know. And then
LaDon?
Q is coming on my show on Sunday. Oh, we should have lunch, y'all. We should
Let's
have
do it.
Yeah,
lunch.
Let's do it. Let's have lunch Sunday.
we
Yeah,
can
let's do it.
we
I'm,
I'm
can
I'm,
do it.
excited.
Hey,
I'm so
Alicia.
excited. So Candy J, everybody is here. We'll let her introduce herself in just a moment. We just went ahead and started getting into the topics. Miss Candy J. Let's see, LaDon was talking. We were talking about broke bougie bitches. So we'll go back into that in just a second. Oh yeah, they out there. They out there, Miss Candy. I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
problem with some of their asses. You broke and you bougie, but then you be a bitch with it. I'm trying to figure that out. You know,
Make it make
and
sense.
so yeah, and so hey, Leisha, what's up, sis? I love you, sis. And then she said, hey, Candy, hey, Candy. So let's
Wait,
go back
is
to
this a
it.
new feature
Which one?
Mm-mm.
with the comments coming up like that?
Uh-uh.
No.
No.
Oh, I got
Do
to
do I
tune
need to
in
give you a
something.
do I need to tutorial you too?
She
Okay,
had,
I got you.
Barbara had to give me a tutorial. She'll give you one.
I got you. Just
Because
call me.
that's
We'll set it up.
beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna change the writing real
Mm-hmm.
quick. Let's make it like that so they can see everything. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Broke bougie
Nisha.
bitches.
Hey sis.
Broke bougie bitches. So we were talking about, what I'm trying to figure out is why the hell are so many people out here and they broke, they want to be bougie, and then you want to be a bitch with it. You expect people to have what you say that you want. For example, you say you want a man that has a house, that have a car, that have cars. He don't have no drama with his baby mamas or no kids, preferably. You would like a woman to have her shit together. If you say that you want a 401k, then you should have a 401k. If you say that you want good credit, somebody with good credit, you should have good credit. If you want to be with somebody to say that this is what you want, you should have that. But all of a sudden, there is something in the goddamn water that the people is drinking. I don't know what the people of God is doing, but they drinking. They using income tax and stimulus money to go on trips like that shit gonna matter and last. But then all of a sudden, if you know you get a stimulus, you can't afford to go out of town no goddamn well. So you need to get your ass somewhere and sit down. And I'm trying to figure out why in the hell are you so bougie? And then When somebody say, bitch, you ain't got shit, because we know you ain't got shit, all of a sudden, you offended. You the victim now. Don't nobody like me. I need a man that's gonna support me. But you the one. You the boss bitch. You the dude that's walking around here talking about, yeah, I got it. And you broke. Your car repoed. Your house foreclosed on. And don't get me wrong, everybody go through issues, right? But I'm saying for those people who try to uphold holding with the Joneses and the Joneses ain't holding your hand, what is going on with you being broke? Then you have the audacity to be bougie and then be an asshole on top of
it. Candy's like, what the fuck did I just walk in?
Because Candy, listen.
I don't. Okay, so I did a show about this. I did a show about this. I don't know, maybe almost a year ago now, and we were just talking about. I think I'm echoing. Yeah, let me turn that off. And we were talking about why ask for something that you're not. That was the question. Why ask for something that you're not? Just like you were saying.
I mean,
I don't understand.
People may not be all the way there, right? Like, I'm not where I want to be, but I do have a track record. You can see my paper trail that I'm gonna get there. But when you ain't got nothing.
But here's the thing. Okay, so you guys, I don't know if you know, I'm single right now. Well, yeah. Let's say that.
Say less, boo. Say less.
I mean,
wait a minute.
Nobody. There's no ring on my finger.
Right. I was gonna say, what did Conway say? If we not married, we single.
So there's no ring on my finger. So let's just say that, okay, right? So, but when I'm taking interviews, right? One of the things on my interview sheet, right, is the fact that you have to have some goal. You can be working at AT&T, but aspiring to be, this CEO of a Fortune 500 company. You can tell me that you are working for, Home Point Mortgage, and but you got this business, you got that business, and what your business is fun. I mean, what your job is funding all of these other things. That's awesome. That's amazing. What you can't tell me though is that you're working at McDonald's. You got 8 kids. You don't have any money in the bank at all. You have no goals. You have no goals. You have no aspirations. None.
Because that's what
those are the things that you can't tell. We're not going to do that. So, but hey, I am going to be a millionaire, okay? And so I look at other people that have already made it or aspiring to make it. And I'm like, match my energy, boo. Match it. Be that, yes. be a support.
Yes.
That.
And match my energy.
That's it. Can I say this? Just to add to what you guys are saying, because my thing too is this. Like you said, overall, I'll sum it up. Have a plan. Have a plan of action and work your plan.
But be actively working your plan. Don't have a good mouthpiece. Because that's where I messed up before. And I was the idiot. He had a good mouthpiece. He spoke a good game. But, you want a house, but you've actually never toured homes, so you don't know what to No. See, that's what we can't do. Don't be bougie, but nothing to back it up.
And let me tell you, and I understand everybody. Listen, I understand that when you get a hold to somebody broke, that the sex is good. I know it's good.
Because they don't have nothing else to do but
Y'all to got nothing else to do. You got to move on. Listen.
Now, nobody did warn me, though. I can say this. Nobody warned me that when you get you a real ambitious motherfucker, that you still ain't going to have sex. Because he busy.
So you have to schedule it.
Oh
You have
my
to
Yeah.
god.
schedule it.
Yeah.
Because
And there's
I
nothing wrong
yawned.
with scheduling sex.
I yawned and I got
There's
a cramp
nothing
in my jaw.
wrong.
And that's wrong.
There's nothing wrong with
Look
putting
at
on
his face.
Calendly 8:30 p.m. This is when I'm having sex. There's
Don't
nothing
judge me,
wrong
Q.
with putting on.
Don't. He's judging me because I said something's wrong with my life because I yawned and caught a cramp under. You know how you get the cramp, and I'm just. But I've been working,
Barbara.
girl. Life has been hard for a sister.
So we don't have no regular penis. Is that what we're saying right now? It's okay, sister. I've been celibate right now. It's okay, sister.
I'm willingly celibate, but you know what? I got Bob. I got Bill. I'm good.
Anyway,
And they stay charged.
I'm not judging you, Barbara. You know I love you, but when you say you yonder, you got a cramp. That if you got Ben, Jim, James, Chucky, Barbie, I mean not Barbie, Byron, Brandon, Jerome, Deontay, whoever,
Deontay.
all them in now, you got to work those muscles. If you know you're gonna be selling a bit and sell a bit, then you got to work the muscles. So when I was telling my friend today, y'all know when you have sex and you know you used to doing, see Candy's showing you gotta work that thing out. You gotta work that thing out.
I gotta chew more gum. I was told I needed to chew more gum.
I told you to chew some gum. Because I'm gonna tell you.
Let it go.
I'm just saying.
Let it go.
Let it go. So
get that diaphragm in there. Get your breathing back right, because you know we got to breathe through our ears. So I mean,
because I'm gonna tell you, if you don't,
I'm sorry.
No, so when you used to working your body out a certain way of certain things, you give your body more of certain things. After a while, if you don't exercise a certain muscles, you gonna be in a little trouble. So it's okay to have, some things going on with you. You want to be, waiting until the right person come, or waiting till a person come, or waiting until whatever comes along.
Not everybody.
I told my friend today, I said every now and then you need an oil change. You need a tune up. You got to, when you drive your car 3,000 to 5,000 miles, you have an obligation to take your car over there and get it tuned up. Sometimes you need to be tuned up. You got to get some tuning up, so you can go on in your life with balance and be tuned up and have all kind of energy.
Say tuned up one more time.
Tuned up. You gotta get it in, tuned up, Yeah.
So wait. I understand having a tune-up man or a tune-up woman. I get that, but I'm at the stage in my life that if I don't love you, I don't want to be in bed with you. Period. So,
Candy, they got some vibrators that make you do that too.
Oh, I know. I saw them. So,
right? I'm like,
however you get your
y'all, wait
a minute, Candy, and this one has the remote.
Okay, so I have Zero Man, and
I'm loving the queen.
Yeah,
I have Zero Man,
it's purple.
and I still got Bedroom by Candy.
And it does that.
So would y'all come on the show and do like a presentation of how that stuff be working? How it be, whatever y'all be doing, mixing and mingling, and
we can work that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can definitely work that out.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, like now, for a guy, all we gotta do is just, imagine something on the other side of my hand, because that's where it's gonna go.
Ooh, I got something for you, Candy. Remind me to talk to you after the show. I got a gig for you.
Jazz hands. Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, real quick, we've been on about 30 minutes. We're going to take a real quick break, and then we're going to come back. When we come back, we're going to talk about what do you do when you outgrow the dick and the pussy. Be right back. Don't you take your ass nowhere because
I had questions.
If you do, you're going to miss out. Stay right there.
No disponible y siendo moda. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Yo te quiero pero déjame. No me amas, eso se te ve. Y si sigues pues agárrate, que esta chica no la vuelva a ver. Solo quiero ser
Everybody, we are back and we are live and in color. Get it, Candy.
Got me dancing over here.
Yeah, get it. Boy, you know what? I wish I could minimize that damn video so I can play it on the side so we all just groove with it.
Right?
Yes, because that is dope. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that the show kind of stay a little bit of update. A little bit. Oh, but season 5, I got something for y'all ass. Oh my God.
Are we giving away spoilers already?
Huh?
Are we giving away spoilers?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you, ain't you? All I'm gonna say is we'll have a new look. That's all I'm saying. I like new looks. See, if y'all didn't, wait a minute, hold on. For everybody that's watching, share this broadcast, and I just want everybody to make sure y'all take a good look at this skin, at everybody's skin. We are right tonight. Black is great. We're just looking good.
No makeup.
We're good. All right. Yeah, now.
Me and this gray hair, though.
Oh, that's Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town.
But these nails, though. But these nails.
I need to go get them redone.
I'm feeling nails.
We need to go and get our nails done.
Girl.
Uh-oh.
I got an appointment on Saturday because I leave for Miami on Tuesday.
I leave for LA on Wednesday.
Yo, are you leaving me too?
Yes, I'm out of town. I told you this. I'm getting flew out. I gotta catch.
I'm gonna have to go on the plane. Everybody around me is traveling except me. It's not like I can't travel. I mean, I can go.
I've been vaccinated and I got 2 masks.
Miami. And I get discounts. So holla at me if you need somewhere to go, Q.
Okay, that's right.
Wait a minute, and I got a bonnet for the airplane so that I don't know nobody breathing my hair.
real quick. We just want to do this really quick because I said we do Beauty of the Week. With Idris announcement, we'll play that person.
Hey,
all this week. Who's on now?
Shimberlin.
Miss Shimberlin, we know you gone. You done made that announcement 12 times. Okay, so real quick.
Don't hate on my friend like that.
You know I love her. You know I love Shimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our beauty of the week. Of course, you guys know tennis legend Naomi Osaka. She is our beauty of the week. Naomi Osaka, of course, I know a little bit more about tennis than Henry, so let me go ahead and pour it out. Naomi Osaka is number 2 in the world at this time. She has recently won the Australian Open 2021. She has 4 Grand Slams. She is 23 years old. She is looking to be one of the beacons of Serena Williams' eyes. She has beat Serena Williams twice in their record of 3 times. So she is 2-1 with Serena Williams. She has beat Venus Williams all 3 times that they played. That's hard to do. Also, Naomi Osaka recently came out publicly talking about her mental health and the press releases and things of that nature that she was going through. And so Hendricks found it befitting to actually make her our MTG Beauty of the Week. So congratulations, girl. We love you. We support you. And we'll see you next time. Naomi Osaka. That's it.
She's gorgeous.
Let me find how to get this bitch off of there.
But yeah. I hate him so much right now.
I think something down the wrong way. Woo! Now, let's get into it. Miss Candy.
Yes, Cynthia, I have a bonnet, especially for the airplane. It stays in my travel bag. Because, y'all know who's going to be coughing and... See, look at him. He over there dying of the COVID right now. I can't be... but I do not wear my bonnet through the airport because I don't know if my future pilot husband, gonna be walking through. So I just keep it in my bag.
Okay, so listen. I am not a fan of bonnets at all. Okay, at all.
I don't know.
Every time I see somebody with it, whether it's time to go to sleep or not, I'm like literally that face.
I don't even wear one to bed.
Right, but neither do I.
I feel like I don't know. I just in that little compartment and people breathing on you, and I just got to be extra careful.
So is it a good
I don't
idea to wear
going outside the bonnet?
I don't wear a bonnet except for in the airport, in the airplane. So.
I don't wear one at all.
I've got some cute scarves. But see, I like to wrap my hair up and make designs because deep down I'm a Nubian princess somewhere. But that's
I heard that.
Yes, we heard Miss Montgomery. We'll talk about that on tomorrow night. But yes, we did hear it. And to be honest, I have a great deal of respect for Monique, and also I believe that by the way that we was raised, you don't come out the house looking any kind of way. You know what I mean? Now and some people are raised that way and still do. And so yeah, we'll talk about that. But I was gonna ask Miss Candy J is, what if people have bonnet fetishes? Do you know that there are guys out there that like their women to dress up all sorts of different kind of ways? So what's wrong with a woman that comes in the house with a bonnet on her hair and she has a muumuu on under her muumuu is the reveal.
All right, Granny didn't have 12 kids for nothing.
Whatever floats your boat, right?
Right.
That part. Whatever floats your boat. That's why I don't knock it if that's what you desire. That's what turns you on. That's what makes you go ding. Whatever. Everybody has a different fetish, right? Whatever makes you happy.
That made my titties look big.
No judgment. It's no judgment because I do know a man that he wanted his wife to dress up like what's the lady?
Queen Latifah.
How you get Queen Latifah out of that?
No, it's not Queen Latifah. What's her name? Good Times. The Good Times. Esther Roll.
Oh, Lord.
Wanted her to dress up like Esther Roll. Look at you. I'm just saying. People have the weirdest things that they want. It's whatever turns you on.
What about that was
time? Y'all. Wait, time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Here he comes.
Here he come. Here he come. Wait a minute. Let
I've
me
been
go
waiting all
do it.
season to get both of y'all on camera at the same time. This is about to be a whole damn mess. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, bro?
Hey.
I think it's my
Taylor,
fault
Candy,
that Taylor
Candy,
is
Taylor.
late, y'all. It might be my fault that Taylor is late because he sent me the email and we didn't have to meet until yesterday to know what we were gonna talk about today. And so it might be my fault.
Might be. Did you say might be?
It might be my fault.
Okay, well, all right. Let me help him out. We bro. But
Whatever.
I just mentioned on what the time it was, but usually at a certain time, like what we ain't really like talking about, but usually I like to know like what we're talking about, what time. As long as I know what time it is, then I know how to schedule everything. So I've been on this detoxing thing. So at a certain time I shut down. Then when I check my messages again, I was like, all right. So then that's when I popped up. But it's not that bad. Y'all got it going on. We good. We straight.
We good, man.
So Candy, this is Taylor. Taylor, this is Candy.
Hey, how you
Go.
doing?
Now Taylor, go ahead and tell Candy who you are because she's a sexologist. She's a relationship coach. She the shit.
Okay, she the shit. Okay, cool. So I need some toilet paper.
Wait, hold on.
Right? Be like, go ahead.
What's she doing that for? What happened?
I was just being mannish. That's all.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's what I'm known for.
I was gonna say, Taylor, don't act like you ain't as bad as we are. I will go find you a popsicle.
So Taylor, who you are.
Okay, so I'm Taylor DCSA from whatmencan'tsay.com. I use truth and common sense to help bring the right woman and the right man together. I usually do rated X content. The X don't stand for just an X. It stands for X as in EX, as excellence. Get rid of your X and excel. So that's pretty much my new brand. Everything kind of working out. You can go check it out on the website. New stuff coming along the way. Keeping it up. I want to talk too long because I can talk.
That'll work, man. But we appreciate
I'm
you
loving
coming
this.
on,
like, y'all don't even understand how I need popcorn.
We're gonna have to have some popcorn on our next subject. So, like I said, next subject, real quick.
You came in at the right time, Taylor Dean.
We just got to talking about broke bougie bitches. You know, and so we not gonna let you revisit one because we can say a whole lot about that one. So our next topic. Oh, not that one. What do you do when you outgrow the dick and the pussy? So what do you do when you outgrow it? So
okay,
so
let me. I don't mean physically outgrow. Okay, we're not speaking on a physicality level. I don't mean physically outgrow because I don't know if that's possible technically. Anyway, my question was, you know, as we grow, as we mature, as we heal or whatever, the people that we used to date are like no longer our type. We've outgrown them. So like I've had some life experience, I've done some things, I've met some people, gone some places, had some toys, and now I've outgrown that sex. I'll go back to that.
Or what if you get with somebody and it's like it's good, right? It's good, but it's like it ain't good no more. Like it's not that again that you have the connection and stuff like that, but it's like
I mean that was cool like a couple years ago, but now I'm gonna need you to do something different.
Okay, but it changes if you're in a loving and committed relationship versus this is your side piece or this is somebody that I'm just having sex with. There's a big difference. So let's clarify which one we're talking about because my answers vary with circumstances.
So since I don't have a ring on it, what I'm saying is it's like I could pick up the phone and I could call some people.
I'm sorry, Aubrey.
Wait a minute, Alicia. I I wasn't trying to say that, Alicia, but I mean, amen, and amen. But I wasn't trying to say that part.
Oh, I'm sorry. She took me out. I was do not resuscitate right then. I'm sorry.
That was not
I
ready
mean,
for
but
that.
she's not wrong. But
That.
she's not wrong. Like, she ain't
But
wrong.
which situation are we talking about though?
I mean, do it matter what situation?
It does
If
matter.
you
I was
did it-
speaking from a single standpoint, like, because
Yeah, it does matter.
we in our single stage we have these phone numbers that we can call, right? No, that's not always true. But we have these phone numbers that we can call, right? And like old dude was great back in the day, and I can make that phone call, but like I've grown beyond what you can provide, so I don't make that phone call. So now I'm just celibate.
But what if he's
grown about that?
Maybe he knows some good tricks.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, say that again, Candy. Say that again.
She said maybe he learned some new tricks.
What if he's grown too? Maybe he learned some new tricks.
But what if the tricks that you learning ain't tricks I like?
Shimmy, I'm done with you today too.
Right.
Go ahead, Taylor.
Very much.
So, but I'm only gonna use what you said because it does vary the way you're kind of saying it. So pretty much what you're saying is you have live dildos that you tend to pick up and put down when you're ready. That's what you're pretty much saying. Or live vibrators. That's what you're saying.
I mean, every now and again, having a vibrator with a heartbeat, it's the occasion.
No. He said
so what you're saying is you're alive. So in other words, it's okay. A woman has a bunch of dildos. Not every woman has it. A bunch of women have a bunch of dildos, a bunch of vibrators, right? So they have them in a drawer. All right. So she pick up a certain one. She pick up the Rose one day. She may pick up the Cat 5000. She may pick up the 12-inch 22. You know, the Lexington Steel version. You know, but these particular toys don't do it no more. So she looks for a new toy to satisfy her instant gratification. So I'm saying you're saying the same thing with men. They're like live dildos or vibrators. So this guy, he don't do it no more for you. Be like, yeah, he did that thing with his tongue, but he don't really know how to do back shots. Or this guy know how to do back shots, but this guy don't really know how to like kiss your body and suck on your toes like. So pretty much they really don't have a purpose beyond just an instant gratification based off of what you want to use them for. It's the same thing if you took the sex out of it and you did a relationship. This guy know how to date, but this guy know how to talk. This guy know how to talk, but this guy really want to be in a relationship. So you just picking and choosing. That's all that is.
I'm so done with you, Kimberly.
Right. But to go what you're saying, Taylor, so that's why I said it's situational, right? Because if I'm just in the dating phase of things, I'm looking for my person, right? So I have to weed out those things that I like about you and don't like about you, and including it could possibly be including your sexual styles. But for me, as a certified clinical sexologist, I can teach you what you need to know to please me. So I'm not worried about that, right? So, but if I'm talking about a person that I am in a committed relationship with, no, we have to talk. We have to create a safe space to talk about my sexual desires and needs and wants. And I don't just put you down just because I have outgrown what you can give me. No, I teach you what I want. I articulate in my wants, my needs, my desires, and we put back the spice into our relationship. Yes, that might take time, but that's where I'm going to go if I'm in a committed relationship or in a marriage. But if I'm just dating you, and these XYZs don't line up, and you can't give me what I need sexually, you might be hitting the road, right? And upgrading to somebody else that can give me what I need. So that's what I was talking about.
I'm thinking just like what Arbor was saying, you know, when you are with somebody and it's like, okay, well, we're in that space, right? We're in that space. We're together, whether we are in a relationship, married, engaged, all right, committed, whatever. We're in that space. But in that space, even through the communication, because Candy, I'm with you. Uh, the way that we communicate, you said you talked about love language the last time you were on. The love language that you communicate, or the clear communication that you give. Like I gave the example, like if I want me some, I'll buy some rose petals and I'll put them between your legs. Something like that to give you an actual clear. Shut up, Arbor. Something that you give a clear indication that that's something I want to do. Because if
I
I
got
feel
better
like,
things than rose petals, but go ahead.
but I'm a hit dropper. I'm not one to say, oh well, I want to fuck or I want something tonight because I ain't begging you for shit. You
Better
better
ways
catch
to
what
do
I
that.
like. You better catch what I like and catch who I am because I'm spontaneous. And if I want me some, you gonna know when I want some. I ain't gonna have to tell you. I ain't gonna have to ask you shit. You gonna know. If you feel breath between your legs, you know I want some. That ain't about to be nothing that I got to tell you that I want. So that's what I'm saying. But when you are in a place where it's like, okay, well, this is what I like and this is what I want to try to do. Or, that don't really work for me. It did at one point in time, but it don't work for me no more. And all of a sudden it's like, when you in the midst of it's like,
I will never get the visual of
hurry
you
up.
walking into
You
a room with rose petals out of my head.
And no, I didn't say, Arbor, that I wouldn't have my own
But
life.
that is the mental visual that I have of you just coming in with rose petals.
No, I said if you wake up with roses between your legs. So if you wake up and there are rose petals between your legs, you know, oh, that nigga did that because you're not gonna know when I put them there. Now I ain't say that I was gonna put them all off in your legs. I said between your legs. Ladies have a way of sleeping when they're very comfortable. They don't move. And so if you know you done did what you need to do, it's easy to get some rose petals. Kroger selling my hoes all the time for $3.99. Goddamn, in a little triangle box. Get them hoes right out the triangle box. Pull the covers back. Kiss, mwah. Go on and know where you come from. And when she wake up, she like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. Because I feel like if I got to ask you for sex, I'm begging you. I ain't gonna never do that. Maybe that's my male pride talking. But I ain't gonna be like, baby, can I have some? I ain't gonna be like, you know what you owe me tonight. Now, what I would do is definitely flirt with you to the point of X-rated ism that you will know what I want to do. Yes, Candy, that's my word. X-rated ism. My word. Candy, why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Now that's just
That
me
works.
because I'm against fellas asking for sex. I'm against that shit. I don't care. Look, nigga. If I want to give you something now, I ain't what the hell. You know my body, I know yours. You know my language, I know yours. I've always been that way. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just me.
But that takes time too, though.
It takes
But that
time.
takes time. And what you're
But
talking
we
about
talking about
is
outgrowing
a
it,
seasoned
though.
relationship too. Mhm.
So should you ever? I
And
mean,
the thing about it is, can you really outgrow somebody if you are not having those conversations? I mean, you can outgrow if you're not having those conversations. He's frozen on my side. Uh-oh. What just happened?
huh? What do you mean? No, they were just still. They
What
wasn't
just
from.
happened?
Can you see us? Can you see us?
I was gonna say we got doorbells going off.
Can you go out and come back in? Can you see us?
For me, I can see.
Candy, can you see us?
You
Can you hear us?
you kind of
Yeah, I can see it. Amber's moving to me. Taylor's yeah, now all y'all move. Okay.
good. Hey, you better.
And then
I'm just saying.
I'm looking at this comment. Some of them are slow and can't be taught. shimmy, shimmy. Go to the corner and stay there and put your nose in it. Because, ma'am, you just don't have the patience to teach them.
That would be me.
So Taylor, now,
But here's my deal. Now, I won't say, like, let's just be honest. Specifics on how to address you personally, I'm okay with teaching somebody how to do that. But my problem with teaching somebody is I don't want to be a top from the bottom, because that defeats the point.
what? Taylor, go ahead.
I mean, there's days where that works, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I can't be my own boss. Come on now.
Go ahead, Taylor. Go ahead. No.
Okay.
No.
It's a lot of mixed stuff going on. Okay, are we talking? Okay, so are we talking about sexual, or are we talking about being with a person and it going into something sexual? Which one are we talking about? Or are we just mixing it up?
It's all mixed up.
Okay. Let me throw these little pieces in there. All right, so if we just talking about sexual, then that's like a partnership. That's just like, what's the word? Let me try to find something everybody. It's like taking somebody's order. You know, you putting in an order. You give somebody a menu, you put in an order, and then the person serves it up. Or you're hiring somebody for a job, they don't know what they're doing, so you teach them how to work the job. That's pretty much what you're saying on that end. Okay, now if you're talking about someone, male, you can go both ways. Let me do male first. So if you're talking about now that's the sexual part. So if you're talking about a person in a like y'all having a relationship, I'm not talking about dating. That don't count. Yeah, I'm talking about in a relationship and you guys are building on it, you're trying to get married, or if not, you're not trying to get married, but you're just trying to have a consistent relationship. You don't have to motivate somebody to be with you that want to be there. You don't have to motivate a person to do something that they really want to do. Because if as a man, if I think you're attractive, I'm sorry, not think. If I believe you're attractive, I want to be with you. You turn me on. I enjoy your company, stuff like that. I don't need extends to get hard. You get what I'm saying? I need extends to continue it going because I had a long day at work and I need a little help or something. You know, or I ain't rested and I ain't been taking care of my body for a little bit, so I pop the pill so we can get it in, or we can continue on. You know, I can satisfy you a little bit better. I'm using that example. Right? Not saying that's all the time. I like that. Vice versa. If I do the same thing, if it's a woman, it's the same thing. I teach men this all the time. I said, if you have to go ask your lady to have sex with you, or you have to do some tricks, or you have to do your chores first before you go to her to be intimate with a lady that you say you love or y'all want to be with or whatever like that, that's almost like saying, like it's almost like she your mama and your homegirl mixed with your girlfriend all at the same time. So and when a woman really wants you, and when you really want a man, when a woman really wants a man, he don't have to do anything. She's gonna serve herself to that man. Everybody knows that. You know, he ain't got to do something special, because when a woman really likes a man, she just, hey baby, what's going on? You know, it's just what it is. She'll pop out a nipple every once in a while. She'll send him some sexy pics. She'll throw panties in his face. She'll leave something at the house. She'll start cooking up something. She'll do a whole bunch of things. She'll wear certain clothes around him all the time.
Yes, Janithia, he said do chores. He did.
So so you don't have to do nothing special when a woman really wants to be with you. That's not even.
All right. So real quick, everybody, who's joining us on tonight, of course, my boy Taylor Dean, CSA. Make sure you check him out on whatmencan'tsay.com, and my girl, Miss Candy J. Candy, I can never get your website correct. Would you say your website for me, please? I can never
It's
get it
candyology.com. So that's CANDYOLOGY, C as in cat, S as in Sam,
Make sure you guys check them out. Okay, I don't know what happened to Taylor and okay, well, wait a
Uh-oh.
minute. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. Okay, there you go. Real quick, Miss Shimmy says there is no way at 40 you see a missionary man and talking about that's nasty. If you don't get your little boy behind out my face. Okay, and then Denise said about the chores, and then Shimmy said, I'm not the Me Too movement. When my man, why you asking? Oh, I understand. Okay, I understand.
When you know,
Bad jokes, Jimmy. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. Comedians. Okay, so real quick, last topic of the night. Last topic of the night. I will never compromise my sex for anybody. Now this is me. This is mine. Let me-
They both need CPR. He falling over laughing. She just passed out. It's done. Q, you're always in a
What?
compromising situation, position, place.
So I got a story. I got a story.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Quick story. So, so I know this couple. They've been together for a while, right? And it's come to my attention that the young lady, which is a friend of mine, told me that she refuses to compromise sex with her man or any man for that fact.
What does that mean?
What does she mean? Let me give it to you. For example, if you are in a relationship and you cannot hang with her to her freak level, she won't deal with you. If you are in a position to where if you are with somebody and something starts to happen with this freak person that you were once with, she openly admitted to me that she would cheat if your sexual habit changed. So if you not basically compromising your desires, your physical desires for someone or whatever, she is literally not willing to do that. Now hold on. People do it all the time. People do it all the time. You get with somebody, you
That's
hunt
why I
them,
have a job.
you hunt them though. And it's like, okay. But at the same time, not that you're a cheater, not that you're gonna go to anybody else. But in your mind, it's like I want something more, but I can't give it because I'm compromising my freak. I'm compromising the person that I know I am, and I'm compromising that person, that side of me, for my love. She told me that she will not compromise her sex for any man, the one that she's with, or if there's any thereafter. So, Arbor, you scratching your head. I'm gonna start with you. Will you compromise your sex for any man just because you love him?
Okay, so I'm in love with this dude,
You're in love.
and he's not meeting my sexual requirements.
Let's say he's not meeting not just a sexual requirement, but he's not meeting even the most basic of them, like foreplay.
Okay,
Like
is
he
there a
can even
medical
turn you
issue?
on. Let's just
Is
say
there a medical issue, or is there some kind of psychological, emotional, mental issue that
ain't
we're
nothing
going through as
wrong.
a couple?
Everything is all right.
Then that won't be a problem.
I don't understand.
Like, I make it make sense. If we don't have a physical issue that he's dealing with, like a medical issue that would keep him from performing, and he and I are getting along, we're not on the outs, we're not in a confrontation of any way, we're not in a place where we're disagreeing and our bodily functions can't work together anymore. Like, what? I don't understand the question. Like, that means we
If
should be able to get it
Well,
on.
she said that she will not compromise her freak for him.
Okay, so that means he wasn't as nasty as me to begin with.
Let's say that.
then we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been together. I can love you from a distance. I can be completely in love with you over here with the dude that's gonna fuck my brains out because I'm gonna love him too.
But
But
if
like
you
now,
get with somebody and you love, and because sometimes you really can't help who you fall for, right? You know, if
yes,
they're
you can.
nice, if they are,
Yes,
if they're
you
wait a minute.
can't help who you fall for, but you can help who you stay attached to. I can be deeply in love and single. If I feel like I'm going to have to compromise myself, if I'm not going to willingly put myself in a position where I feel like I have to cheat. If I have to cheat, there's no point in that relationship. So we either need to be poly, we need to be open, or I need to be single. But
Okay.
that's what I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to put my character on the line because you're not as nasty as me. I'm gonna love you over here.
So okay. So in this scenario that she painted to me, and maybe a little bit more flexible than he used to be when he met her. But because of what she's been through and what she's done, she is like, well, I loved him because I thought that this is something that he was into. I thought that something maybe that I could get him into, whatever.
Ah,
However,
she fell for the okie doke.
because, huh?
She fell for the okie doke.
Because I now know that you can't meet a certain need that I have. I've made the decision in my life not to ever compromise my sex for nobody.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not gonna cheat on you, but I'm not gonna be with you. That's my final answer.
Miss Candy? Well, it's not bad sex, Jimmy. We didn't say bad. Let's take the
So
word
here's my
bad out because it may not be bad, but let's just say that it's not meeting the freak like she wanted. Like Taylor gave a prime example. Taylor gave a prime example.
Taylor, like, don't use me in this analogy.
You can't be having a dildo this wide and
Yes.
asking somebody
Yes.
that got a penis this size,
Yeah.
that right there, to doing anything with somebody who would have been stretched out this wide. It ain't gonna work. So it's not that he may not be able to perform because we've all heard the saying, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. We all heard that before. That may not be the case in point in a whole lot of situations, but whatever.
But you do gotta have a boat.
So if you in a situation where you get with a guy that you think is cool with it or maybe satisfactory, because you know how y'all ladies talk. Y'all say that shit all the time. Yeah, girl, his tongue good, but that dick can use some work. Y'all say that shit all the time. I got sisters. So you get with this guy and you say, hey, you know, XYZ, and then he's not all that he's cracked up to be. It ain't saying that you're gonna cheat with him. But now that you're done with him, you're not compromising your sex no more. Because you need this or something of the like. I'm just
I'm getting in trouble.
Candy, what? That came to me. I wanted to ask y'all because people talking about they ain't compromising their sex, they out here being big freaks, and they doing a whole lot of crazy shit, crazy fucked up bullshit that I ain't never heard of before. You know, and I'm just trying to figure out, you know, should a person compromise they sex?
My thing is, again, I wouldn't have a job if this wasn't a thing, right? Because people get different libido levels, different sexual desires, different. I mean, it's a problem, right? But my thing is, you have to come to some type of compromise because what if I've said this millions of times. I can literally have sex 7 days a week, 3 times a day. I would never get anything done. It's not fair to the other person for me to say that you have to do this 7 days a week, 3 times a day. That's not fair. Okay. So yes, I'm going to compromise. Okay, if you can give it to me 2 times a week, if you can give it to me 3 times a week, something that we compromise on, then I'm okay with that. Yes, I am willing to compromise. But what you can't do is not try to meet me halfway somewhere. That's what you can't do. That's what's going to continuously upset me. If I want, I just want a quickie one day and then I want 2 long sessions throughout the week, that's pretty darn fair for somebody that can have sex 7 days a week, 3 times a day. So it's about what balance can you have? What compromise can you come to? But if you're just not willing to compromise, then you might as well stay single, because that's what relationships are. They are about compromise. People come in with all kinds of different baggage, and we hold all onto this baggage, and then sometimes we let that stuff go as we grow into relationships. But you have got to figure out how to communicate with that person about and articulate what your wants and needs are, and be willing to meet somebody in the middle. That's it.
Okay,
yes, I'm willing to compromise. That's my answer.
What you got, Taylor? Taylor, like, yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna get in trouble again. All right, so I break it down in 2 parts, 2 simple parts. Okay, like she was saying baggage, like Miss Candy J was saying baggage, right? All right, so I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna say this a different way. When you're in a now we're talking about relationship, right? We're talking about relationship. Okay.
Yeah.
Dating don't count. I don't count dating. That's not even where I start. All right. So, all right. You gotta tell your partner. Jesus Christ. You gotta tell your partner. Okay, this is where I've been turned out and I can't turn back. That's one of them. All right. Then you have your other side. You have your other side of saying, but we have something that we do and mesh together on our own. That makes sense. Because sometimes what happens to a lot of people, what they'll do is they've been turned out over here, and then they try to bring that to a new person, but that's not the person you got turned out with. That's not the person that brought that to your attention. That's not who you had meshed with. So you trying to teach this person to be like somebody else you're not. That means you're still living in your past. And you're still living your past. You bring your past to your present, and your present is going to help you fail later on, because that's the reason why you left your past, because you don't want to be a part of that. And then you start triggering your body, your internal self, and then you start to become what you used to do, and then you start saying, "You just like my ex," and then he go, "What?" He be like, "I'm not just like your ex, yeah," because you give him the same backstroke motion that she taught you how to do that the other guy. But that's one thing, all right. But there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to also have that other side I'm talking about. When you and the man get together, y'all should have your own thing. There should be something you guys do together. Yeah, because you do sloppy toppy pop left and right, and then do the gargle with your teeth, whatever you do. That thing, that may be your signature move, but there should be something different, because his penis is different, his body is different, something else is different, and vice versa with the woman. You might do the lick, stick, and pop and slut and bite the clit or whatever like that with the girl or whatever like that. You might do that with almost every girl you've been with, but her body shape is different. Her clitoris is bigger, some of them smaller. It may be something totally different. So you have to work that body a totally different way. So there should be a new, and then there should be
what you've
already
go to
done.
hell. Go to hell. Get that out of the camera. Go to hell.
So it's a good mix. So to clear that up, what I'm saying is,
if we want to be dramatic, like if we want to, because they're getting into the nuances of it all. If we're trying to be dramatic for TV purposes, let's go with, I'm not going to marry someone or be in a long-term relationship with someone who does not believe in oral sex. How about that?
Right.
I'm an oral sex fan, and I refuse to compromise my desire for oral sex to be with someone who does not provide oral sex. Now,
Right.
there I can give you the drastic, I can't compromise things, but other than that, like, okay, I might not want oral sex, but it doesn't have to be done every single time.
Right. But and see, watch this. This goes back to that new thing I was talking about, the new part. See, if y'all both was virgins, what could you compare it to?
And that's why
Right.
you're supposed to have sex before marriage.
Right. So if you look at it, in the standpoint of, hey, if we both come in this thing fresh and do a new thing, I won't preach. But if we do a new thing, then we might get some new results. But if we keep bringing our old stuff into the new thing, that's the reason why we keep being combative. We keep fighting. We keep trying to figure out why this is not working. It's not working because you're trying to bring old stuff into a new situation, and the person is going, well, that's not what I do. It's like what they coach say. This player is let's say a quarterback. This quarterback right here, he throw long balls. That's what he do. That's his thing. But you're trying to force him to do short term balls, and he can do that, but that's not his strength. His strength is long. You got to learn to work with what he already know how to do until you show him how to do the little pocket throws. That's different. But most people don't want to do that. And if I'm not willing to work with you, or if I don't see the benefit of it, and you can't really teach me how to maneuver that with you, then it's not gonna work.
So can I say this? Can I say this? Because y'all being nice tonight. But listen to me carefully. I can be a very adventurous person. All right. Now I desire not to be with someone who is not adventurous. If you are stuck in your brain when it comes to adventure, being spontaneous, doing things that I just would not have ever thought that you would do, then I will not date you. That is just my thing. I don't give a damn if you're a good girl, a bad girl, a gold girl, silver girl, platinum bitch. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You do whatever you want to do, and that's fine. Like, let me give you an example. I had a situation. Shut up, Barbara. I had a situation where I told the young lady, I say, look, hey, we're gonna go here. One time or two, I might like you to choke me, for example. You ride me, choke me, nigga. Choke me. That's me, for example. All right. If you give me the inkling of being judgmental, you look at me crazy or something of that nature, I'm not gonna deal with you. Because if I am in the process of giving myself to you, because women don't think that men give themselves to them. We give ourselves to y'all all the time. What it is we don't verbalize it. But by the look in his face, how his eyes look, and the facial expressions you make him make, that he's giving of himself to you. Now, whether he a dog or not is your business. But that's beside the point. So the thing or not, what I'm saying is if I come to you and say, I like to be choked, and you say, ugh, or you say, well, I don't know if I want to choke you. I ain't want to deal with you. Now, if you say, oh, hell yeah, just what's the safe word or what I need to do? Or if you say, I've never done it, but I'm willing to try, oh, hell yeah. Let me tell you, I'm going to show you some tricks. I got a couple little things myself, that I can show you. Now, I ain't trying to turn you out, but if that so happens to be the case, I have met my mission. But I will not get with nobody who's not adventurous. If you're not adventurous, don't come this way. Don't look at me. Don't ask me for my number. Do not get into the place where it's like I'm a good Christian girl. If you're a good Christian girl, then you're gonna be a bad Satan bitch in the bedroom. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm just being honest. Now, I'm kind of with my home girl with that because I'm like, well, let me say this. If something happens,
but what if
Bro.
What if her initial reaction is ew because she's never done it before? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead, Candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because I keep freezing for some reason. But what if her initial reaction was ew, but then she sat back and thought about it for a second? Oh, but I might be open to that. So, like, for some people, they've never done it before. So that's their immediate reaction. Ew, no, oh my God. And then it's like, give it a chance to sink in. Oh, I could do that. Oh, you know? So
that chicken.
You never know. And so you throw people off.
But see, Candy, see, like, let me give you an example. Like for me,
you never know.
This ain't for Taylor. This for me. This ain't for Taylor. This ain't for all men. This for me. Like.
Taylor said, "Don't choke me, bitch."
like if I give you an example, like if we make it out, and I take your hand, and I put your hands here, and say squeeze. You work them into it. You don't say choke me, bitch. You know you got you.
How did I end up on this show?
Wait.
Explain to me why I'm on the show.
Q, you making a great point though. But watch, this is what you're saying. See, that goes back to that old and that new meshing together at the same time. If y'all know what? Okay. Let me say this quick. You know when you having sex with somebody, right? All right, I ain't gonna be okay. I can take gloves off now. You know when you having sex with somebody, right? And you know when y'all in that pocket. You know when you get into a pocket with somebody. I'm not talking about he hitting it from the bag and he just doing a little something or you kind of ride. I'm talking about when y'all get into a pot, like you in a groove and you like, yeah, right there, like, yeah, we in this thing, right? And you in the moment and I slide my hand down to your throat, or I take your hand and I put it on my throat and I'm like, yeah, right there, keep going. Yeah, right there. Yeah, stay right there. That's bringing the old and the new together because you have your thing and you have something that you enjoy and you're intertwining it. Yeah, that work like that. And and it might just work where you say you in the groove, you like, yeah, choke me, bitch, and then she just like get okay, yeah, y'all might be in the
viewer discretion is advised. What we say and do on here is strictly for our entertainment purposes only. If you decide that you would like to try and choke somebody, first make sure that you have your informed consent and choke from the sides, not the front. Okay, we're not cutting off.
Notice I grab like this, y'all. I did grab like this. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how
bad. Fuck up a nigga larynx. We can't do that. I need my larynx.
Some people don't like.
We're cutting off blood flow, not oxygen. Don't do it if you don't know what you're doing.
And can I also say this, y'all? Like honestly, being for real, when we talk about sex is something, and like Candy says all the time, and Taylor, we all talk about it. It's something to explore. It's with the person that you trust, you gotta trust the person. If you trust that person to know and learn your body the way that it is created for you and for your enjoyment and for somebody else's enjoyment, you always want to be able to communicate in a soft way. And I say a soft way meaning in a way that they are not intimidated by you or it does feel forceful by you to say this is what's going on. Now, Candy, to your point, when I say I like to be choked, I wouldn't say that in a conversation like that. I would wait to an intimate moment and show you that's what I like. And then we'll discuss it afterwards because you're like, well, I ain't never did that before. It's okay, baby. Let me tell you, I like to be slightly choked sometimes. I like the feeling of pressure around my throat. That's how you open up conversations, everybody, with that kind of stuff. But if you walk around here and let's say, for example, Candy J, like her bra strap snap, you ain't fit to be walking around her grabbing her bra strap. Yeah. Fuck me. You're not gonna be doing that shit. she will show you, listen, pop my bar strap. You know, do it again. Just like you spanking somebody. Spank me, daddy. Bam. Do it again. Shit, that felt good. Bam. You know, there's a way to communicate what you like with somebody. And so I kind of agree with my friend, but the only thing I disagree with is the fact that if something changes, then you just dropping a person. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, because what if you hit somebody too hard? Shit. What if you choke the motherfucker too hard? They need breathing treatment. I mean, you never know what the hell you done did to somebody. To somebody. You know, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, you know, I ain't gonna be with you if you're not adventurous. That ain't gonna work for me because boring sex is a waste of fucking time, nigga. I could be making money while we. No, I ain't wasting no nut. I ain't wasting none of my babies. We need to be able to do what we need to do, and it needs to be good. Cause wait, y'all know I ain't lying. Now there's a difference between a quickie and wasted sex. Wasted sex is when you with somebody you get absolutely no gratification. You get a quickie, everybody's satisfied for the moment. But I'm on my way home, baby. I'll be there. You know, so I'm just saying, you know, I ain't compromising my sex. Fuck that shit. Nope. Nope. Oh, but why you got your hands covered? Why is your face covered? Why? I ain't do nothing. I'm just saying, man. Maybe I'm freak of the industry. Freak of the industry. You know, maybe I'm that motherfucker. I don't know.
I'm just listening to the conversation. I need popcorn. I'm chilling on
Miss
my
Candy,
couch.
now you got your bubble gum popping. We've been on an hour 26. We're gonna be getting off in just a second. But Miss Candy, real quick, can you give us just a little bit of advice on how to ease a person into your sexual proclivity or nastiness if you are in a situation like that? You the sexologist. So what would you tell somebody like me that's dating somebody that maybe can do it? I don't know.
Can't hear you, baby.
One of the things that you guys said, I mean, that you said, Q, was that you would wait until after to tell somebody what you would like. And I would never, ever recommend doing that.
Okay.
Because I would always tell people to, this is something I tell my clients all the time, create a safe space where that you guys can talk about sex, right? And it's not in the bedroom. It's not when you're getting ready to do something. It's when it's not even a sexual situation at all. It could be we went out to Starbucks and now is the time to have this conversation in a non-threatening manner, right? Because it doesn't have to lead to that at that moment, right? And so then you're opening up the dialogue without judgment, without criticism, without sarcasm, without you know, all of those things that people tend to do, you know, I see it all the time, right? And so without all of those things, you're just having a conversation. Well, you know, babe, I really desire to get on the swing and I really want to try that. And so, you know, are you open to that? And then the dialogue goes from there. If they're not really open, you know, ask why, ask probing questions, ask clarifying questions, because it could be somebody's preconceived notions, or they could have been a trauma for them. You just never know. Like, for instance, one lady I had a client with that she was raped, but when he raped her, he used a wand. He used, you know, like the little spiral type wands. I wish I had one in my office, but he used a wand. So when her husband he bought her a new toy and it was the wand, and he didn't say anything to her. He started to use it on her. She freaked out, right?
Oh, wow.
It's those pivotal conversations that you need to have for safety purposes, for trigger purposes, for just getting to know what that person really likes, right? And so that's why I would always have a conversation beforehand, because you just never know. There might be a reason why they immediately go, ew, and not really want to tell you why they're going, ew, you know? So that's the conversations that I would have.
To
Well, thank you.
follow along with that path, think of that conversation. When you're indulging in these conversations, it may not be in an intimate setting, such as in a bedroom or before sex or anything, but y'all do understand that your mind is your biggest sex organ. And when you have this conversation with me and you start to tell me what you like, when you start to tell me what you want, and I ask those clarifying questions, you know that's foreplay, right?
See, I'm an
So
old
you're
school
already
freak.
getting everything going in a completely off setting. So now you've included, maybe a little bit of public sex, because now I'm a little turned on and I'm sitting in the middle of Starbucks and we're playing footsie, and you're increasing the opportunity of that freak level when you simply have a conversation and ask questions.
Right.
Because now I'm outside, I'm in public, I'm open to new ideas, I'm talking dirty. Like, you're creating that window, but you're also creating a safe space.
Right.
Well, I appreciate y'all teaching a hard-headed freak because listen, I grab your goddamn hand and say, choke me, and then that's
Please
what I
don't do
say.
that. That is ill-advised, especially if
I know,
you don't
Candy.
know. For safety reasons, you don't know how she is. You don't know how crazy she is. If you do that and you don't have life insurance, like, the bitch could really choke you out.
Can I
I
say this one thing? Can I say this one thing? See, I kind of halfway do the table freak already when I got some head. So I figured if you let me fuck your throat, you can choke me. So I just figured.
And this has been our
Just
season.
because she's a throat baby don't mean she's a choke baby.
Welcome and goodbye to the end of MTG After Dark Season 1.
Y'all listen. Wow.
See,
This has been fun.
this man ain't got no home training.
This has been fun. Listen, I have enjoyed this first season of After Dark. Shout out to my girl, Miss Candy J.
Can't take this Negro nowhere.
My boy Stella
Nowhere. Do you hear
Dean.
me? Nowhere.
My boy Stella Dean
Yeah.
say, thanks, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. We look forward to doing some more things with you, man. We got some crazy stuff coming up, and I'll talk to you about that a little bit more. Shout out to my girl, Miss April Brittany Sunshine. I call her an original co-host of the Match Gas After Dark because it was just me, her, and Miss Arbor, and whoa, and all that. He likes to roll. All that shit.
You know what? It has been about a year since we started. We started in the middle of the afternoon, in the middle of the week, and we went, "Oh, we can't talk about this stuff during the daylight hours."
They call
So
After
he
Dark.
He
To my
nasty.
girl, to all my co-hosts, all that good stuff. Miss Sunshine, Miss Stephanie Paxton, that actually started MTG After Dark. We love you, girl. Thank you. Hope all is well with you. All that good stuff. This has been great. So before we leave, y'all know we like to go ahead and give everybody some encouragement words before we jump off. So real quick, we'll start with Miss Candy J, go to Taylor, then my Miss Arbor, and then myself, and then we're gonna close it out. And let's go ahead and do that. So Miss Candy J, thanks for coming, girl. What you got?
Today, all I have to say is have those pivotal conversations. If you don't take nothing else from this live today, have those pivotal conversations that will make or break your relationship in your intimate life. So, your girl Candy J.
Taylor, what you got, brother? What you got, man? Thanks for coming.
All right, 3 things. Be accountable for the pros and the cons of whatever you choose to do. Just go over the pros and cons. Be honest, integrity. Be honest with yourself. Don't introduce something and that's not what you really want to do. In other words, don't say, oh, I love that, and you don't really like that, and then he keep doing it.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Keep doing it, and then it don't work. Then the last part of it is just get it done. Either get it done or keep moving. That's it.
Don't tell me you can give me dick 5 days a week and you can only give me one. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm saying.
She asked for the bell. I'm just giving it to her. Miss Arbor, what you got? What you got?
Um, as always, charge your vibrators. Um, like that's rule. That's life. Keep them charged. Um, I'm
I
just
can't. I can't. I can't.
we are approaching summer, and I don't know if you're gonna have a hot girl or hot boy summer. I don't know if you're gonna have a warm summer. I know we've been in the house for a long time, and me and all of my fats gonna hang out. So I want y'all to go hang out, enjoy yourselves, be safe, wear your mask, wear your condoms, and I need y'all to go and do some stuff so that you can come back and tell us after dark.
Yes, because we need
So
more
I need
stories.
you. My assignment for you guys during this hiatus, this break is work on your sexual bucket list and let me know what you did and what you want to do. And then I need some good stories because I don't want him and his uh what's that DeVoe stories. I need y'all to come back with some stories. And yes, get on it, Candy. Tell them.
You know, I haven't told a Blanche Devereaux story in a
There you
while.
go. I need some new Blanche Devereaux stories. So I'm gonna need y'all to get out
Oh,
there.
I got a new
I
one.
need I need all the bald headed hoe shit. I need all the ratchetness. I need the hot girl summer. I need sweatpants season, basketball short season, sundress season. I need all the info. Go out there and have a good time.
Everybody, this has been MTG After Dark. This is season
Gray
finale.
sweatpants season.
You know they got
Make,
great sweatpants shorts, right?
make sure you catch us on tomorrow night for MTG Live. We got a whole dynamic show for you on tomorrow night. We might talk about bald headed hoes. We might decide to do that on tomorrow. Just depends on what Mo says because she's the star of the show. And listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching on tonight. We appreciate all that good stuff. Text us down below 972-904-2398. Any partnership needs that you guys may have or any fan ideas. If you want to reach us, if you want to tell us something, go ahead and send us a text message. We'd be more than happy to go ahead and holler at you. Listen, we will not divulge any information. Please understand that. But we might talk about your ass. Your name might be Trey, but on the show, your name is Ralph. So we will definitely make sure that you're good. Make sure you definitely do that. I don't know what the butterfly effect. Oh, that's that nasty stuff that Miss Aubrey and Miss Candy got. The butterfly effect. You know, I don't know how they did it. They did something like that. So they did something like that.
I'm gonna
So,
give Candy J the remote. Candy, will you hold my remote for me?
Absolutely, baby.
She gonna have me falling down in the middle of Target.
Taylor, I already done told y'all about them vibrators that make you juice up like this. Maybe you get on. Anyway, so
Candy, the rose. Nobody warned me
No.
about the rose.
Womanizer is better, I feel.
you got a toy named Womanizer?
Yes,
Yes, we
Womanizer
Oh my
Pro
God.
and Womanizer Starlet. I've tried the Rose. I like Womanizer.
I have a womanizer too and the rose, but I did kick the rose out of my room. Like I kicked the rose out. Like, bitch, you gotta go sleep in the other room. I'm not playing with you no more. The fuck?
I mean, Womanizer snatches my soul every time. So
Womanizer is woman. She good.
If I had to give y'all encouraging words on today,
pasta.
I will give y'all a couple things. Number one, do me a favor. Please make sure. What's up, B? Please make
Oh
sure.
shit.
Please make sure that you are protected at all times. If you're going to do anything with anybody, make sure you are protected. Of course, just your body, not just your body, but your mental well-being. And also, please make sure that everybody has been vaccinated that you're sleeping with. I'm so sorry if you don't believe it. If you think COVID is making your ass sterile, ladies, it's okay. You ain't having no kids by his ass, no way. If you feel like that, you know you don't need to take your COVID test, don't come fucking with me because we not coming and we not doing nothing of going, but going. So please don't do that. Another thing, one more thing. Do us a favor and have a fucking great summer. I want y'all to have a good summer. We're gonna come back after dark. We'll be back first Thursday in August. We're gonna take the whole month of July off. Well, the rest of this month and then July off. Of course, other show obligations and stuff that we got to do. But I plan on traveling this time, and I plan on having a good time. Come back with some great hoish ass stories for y'all that I will not do.
What I say?
Because I definitely got to talk about that swimsuit edition that somebody is doing that they copied off of Match Gas. So we're gonna take some pictures of some swimsuits and then see what y'all really think about it. Because I got some shit to say. Because if you walking around here and you a nice, beautiful, thick, juicy piece of thing that I can bite into, it'd be nice. But don't be walking around here in no swimsuit and your ass is bony and we need to give you a bone like Droopy. That ain't gonna work. So we'll come back.
Have a good day. We love y'all. We got
see y'all. We love you. God bless you. Peace.
Thank you.